Did you hear Zerdarium being like, so did we get any XP, Mantis? I'm like, no.
Okay, as you remember, shit is happening. Your definition of shit is up to you.
Had we rolled initiative already? Is that a thing that had already
Yeah,
happened?
I think so.
So we're at the top of round 2, so you guys already kind of took a round to reposition and figure out, and then the worm came up before Henrik and Nizzo, and then Henrik and Nizzo repositioned, and then round 2.
I think we're at the top of the first round. It was just the surprise round before or something.
I think that's right.
No. I checked the chat logs. There was no surprise round. There was a round 1. The round 1, you guys heard the ground rattling, and then on round 1, the worm came out, and he's already out. So I checked the chat logs, and that's what happened. So we're now on round 2.
Weird. I only remember doing one action.
Because there was no surprise round. Well, no, you did stuff.
No, because I'm pretty sure it was surprise round, because that's why Abysm's still there, because he wasn't able to do anything.
Oh. Let me double check, because
Pretty sure the rest of us,
round is turned. That's
I think
all
the rest of us moved. Yeah, well, I mean, it might have been listed as round 1, but I think it technically was like round 1 was a surprise round in that case. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's all we just did a surprise round last time.
There's this stuff. Okay. Silas. Cast your spells. You guys rolled your initiatives. Those things went.
Right, that's what I remember too, Star Fox. I remember everyone rolled like a perception or something, and most of us succeeded, but Abysm has like -2 perception or something like that, so he didn't notice.
It's so strange. I don't even see round 1 turned either, even though this is sitting on round 2. Oh well. I'll set it to round 1. I think you guys are right.
Yeah,
it was
weird.
more of a surprise round situation. Okay, then official rounds will bring us.
Okay, so this is Ghost Guy.
Yeah, the ghost and a worm.
Okay, I got Ghost Guy. I will 5-foot step. And I will cast there it is. I will attempt to cast Shocking Grasp on him.
On the. Okay, wait. You 5-foot stepped?
Yeah.
Are you on the ground?
Were
No,
we
you're
flying? I thought we were. We were on the Phantom horses, right?
Are you still on your phantom horse?
I am. I have ride.
Okay.
If that's okay.
I'm just checking his kit to see if he's got something like, no bitch, you can't do that kind of thing, you know?
It's technically the horse is taking up a large square, probably, right?
Yeah.
4 foot, or the 4 squares or whatever.
I guess
think
that's
they're
true.
large, yeah.
Mine's not, I don't think, but.
Yeah, I'll let it
Do
go
I have points in
for now,
mind?
but I think there's something I could have done, but, I don't have to do it, technically, so...
Like stand still or
Yeah.
step up or something like that?
Kind of what happened to Kepri. Exactly that. That was Kepri, right? That happened to? I think so.
No, I don't remember getting hit by something like that.
Oh, it was that dwarf. That's right, yeah. Okay. He wasn't too
Okay.
bad about it.
And then I have a ghost touch gauntlet.
Yes, of course you do.
So I am going to just bludgeon him.
You have a incorporeal or whatever on that. I think the word ghost touch does something. I'm not really sure.
Its property says ghost touch. It's just how the weapon was given to me.
Yeah, I think it does things. I think it's a formula.
Okay.
I'm just not sure.
And then I'm going to throw a ghost bane or undead bane on it as a swift action.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oh. That didn't seem to work.
The type has to be ghost touch, I think.
It's also not listed as magic even.
Yeah, those weapons, they're like not 100% configured, so when they show up in your thing, you have to fine tune them.
Sure. Okay, so type.
Okay, so we're gonna take that 11, and let me just look at his kit, because this is not your everyday ghost. So ghost touch is automatically gonna get past the incorporeal part. What's the untyped
Yeah.
damage you have? That additional? That was the shocking?
No, that's the Bane. I threw Bane effect on it with my Magus ability.
Did you say you were doing a shocking, or no?
Yes, I just haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah, he hasn't rolled it yet, but he did mention it.
Okay.
Here is
That
the
was
shocking
the first thing he
grass.
said.
Okay.
Lightning resistance, huh?
No.
It's incorporeal, so the magical spell does half damage.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, in the weapon,
I'm-
just all in lowercase, 2 words, put ghost touch and see if it does anything.
Okay.
And then what did he take? He took 11 more from the gauntlet.
And then I will do the rest of my normal attacks.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad he doesn't have a good armor class.
Wait. Are you going against his flat-footed or something?
I don't know.
because his AC's higher than that. Are you going against his touch? Oh, you are. It's saying touch now.
This isn't listed as a touch attack.
Well, where did you put ghost touch at?
Under the damage type, bludgeoning, magic, ghost touch.
Okay, see in your weapon where it says properties ghost touch?
Yep.
You can't have the word touch in there or it'll turn into touch. I don't know if they had it in there or not, but that's what it was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
Okay, that stuff up top was there.
So another letter to write to Paizo. Y'all fucking up again.
So I guess I missed that second attack.
Yeah, that would be a miss against his regular AC.
Okay, then I'll try the last one here. If I could roll above a 5, that's my goal today. Roll above a 5.
Star Fox goals are always so,
Achievable goals.
yeah.
Modest, yes. Okay, that was my amazing round.
Amazing. Well, now that he has a friend to make friends with, he's gonna... Alright, this dwarf ghost reaches out to touch you. He reaches out to touch Faith with a full round attack. He is going to touch you and then bite you.
Oh no. That's not a barrel roll.
It's not terrible. Okay, so the touch hits and you take a lot of damage. Oh my.
What did he hit me with?
His touch.
His touch. What type of damage is that though? Like, is it negative damage?
Some of it's non-typed, and then some of it's cold. So 9 of it would have been cold. The other type's untyped. So basically pain.
That's an outrageous amount of damage for a touch attack.
Well, this isn't your everyday ghost. And then the bite.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take some damage from the bite, but...
Yeah, Star Fox, if it's what I think, you know, if it is a ghost, I'm familiar with ghost rules, and they have an insanely high touch damage, because it scales off of their hit die.
The bite, his teeth go so deep into your skin that you begin bleeding for 8 points of damage. Not only that,
Okay, well,
we're not done. You will take 1 charisma damage and 4 con damage from this brutal bite. He takes a large chunk out of you and you just don't look
alright, well, just a sec. I think I might be dead here. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Because of the con damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's gonna be a lot of health.
Yeah.
That's like additional like minus 30, basically.
20.
Right?
30.
Yeah.
So, where does that go?
In your,
Okay, well, I'm just...
yeah, go ahead.
I put 4 constitution damage, but it doesn't adjust my hit points.
No.
Yeah,
it
you
doesn't.
So
gotta
I'm
do
just
that
gonna
manually.
add 30 damage. So I don't forget what my max hit points is.
Sure.
Okay, I'm not quite dead yet, but I will be in just a moment.
And as he like rips the flesh from you, you can see like blood just all over his mouth in this icy, ghostly form.
So easy, I'll bleed damage right now.
Yeah, he's bleeding.
And I'm too far away. I don't even think I can get to you. Technically, I guess Shadow
Amara
Stone is
might be able to
fast enough.
touch you with a heal.
Maybe I can get over there.
Diana and Amara?
Oof, my friend took a lot of damage. I think I was 50 feet up in the air. And I think I have 100 fly speed as this thing. So let's see.
So you're gonna fly past this worm?
How high is it? I'm 50 feet up in the air.
Okay, then you're 50 feet above Abysm also.
Wait, I'm... So I'm going to cast heal, and then fly over, and then fly down to where he's just within my reach.
You can't go straight down with fly, right?
Depends what type of fly you have, I think.
Yeah. But I don't think with magical fly you can go straight down. So that's what I'm getting at is one way or another you're going to provoke from him taking that path. Unless you can fly straight down.
Well, her reach is 15 feet, isn't it?
Yeah. This is as huge air elemental.
What I'm saying is this route here... Oh, if you're a huge air elemental, I think you can just fly straight down. But per spell
Right.
fly...
Well, this is
what
the
I'm
fly
saying.
DC.
Yeah, so you're fine.
And so I cast heal, and then I'm going to use it on him.
Okay. What was that, Matt? You said something?
If you want to fly directly up or down, it is a fly DC.
Oh,
You
for
can do
the
it with
spell
wings,
itself?
it's just hard.
No, we were talking about the fly spell. I think it specifically says, like, you can't go straight up or down or something like that. You have to do things
With
at
the
an
fly
angle.
spell, you do half move speed up.
Oh, is that all it is? It's just move speed.
Yeah. With airwalk, it's a little
Airwalk,
different.
you have to do it at angles.
Right, you have to
But I think
walk.
with fly, you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he will heal. I don't have this configured. Maybe I'll do that now.
Actually, it even says you can descend at double speed with fly.
You descend double speed. That's cool.
Yeah, so if you want to go down, you can actually go 120 feet. If you're going down like the whole time, at least.
Diana took out Abysm. It wasn't me. This is payback for
Healed
Matt.
me into
even though Star
unconsciousness?
Fox has nothing to do with it. Dude, Matt killed my
What?
character last night.
So I think
I
this should
killed two
work.
characters.
Yeah, that's true.
And you should lose any ability damage, but not drain.
Okay, so
No,
I...
so if the con is,
Okay.
if it's con damage instead of con drain. I think it was damage, right?
It was
Yeah.
damage. They were both listed as damage.
Yep.
And I'll be, like, just within touch of Abysm.
So, like, 15 feet up still.
Yeah. And I'm going to instruct Leopold's 50 feet up in the air. He was with me. Diana's closer to the ground. I'll instruct Diana to not get near this ghost and to stay away from this worm for now. Tell her to withdraw over here. Or over here.
That's a cliff. Is she flying? Because I thought you were carrying her.
She's airwalking.
Oh, okay.
I think you were carrying Leopold, though, so I
Yeah.
don't know what you did with Leopold.
Leopold's also airwalking.
He is? Okay.
Yeah. I cast communal airwalk before. I have it checked off,
Okay.
and I remember casting it on me, Leopold, and Diana.
Great.
So that's our turn.
Guess who? Alright, guess who? What does guess who want to do? Okay, Henrik's flying, Nizzo's flying over the cliff. I don't know if I'll get you guys both. Ooh. I do. I'll get two of you guys. Alright, this thing lets out a big breath of absurd damage, and you guys can roll me a reflex save, Henrik and Nizzo. Poop. It's so weird how it's not affecting us at the same rate. We're all having our own thing.
I can hear Secret just fine.
Does my horse... What?
Yeah, my ping's fine. It's them. Everybody's like having their own little ping issues.
Okay, let's see here. I mean, I know my reflex will probably be pretty good, so I'll do that first. What is the... Like this Phantom Steed, does it have to roll a reflex save as well? How does that work?
It's
I'm
there.
pretty sure
so
I'm on
yeah,
Phantom Steed right now.
it'll have to.
It has hit points.
Yep. Should say in the spell somewhere. I don't have that info right now. Does Henrik have a steed? Okay.
I would think the Fane of Steed is probably just gonna die. That's my guess. Unless you do like a ride check to have it avoid taking damage. I don't remember how that works.
You have to have a feat for that feature or whatever it is. I think. I mean, okay, if you guys don't have the... Ugh. So I'll give you the info here. How do I do that? Invite people.
How do I whisper on,
I don't know. I probably should just like close event. It keeps kicking me out and making me try to rejoin over and over again. So you're there you go. You're muted now. Never mind.
Oh, what a bummer.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, that was going well until Ventrilo shit the
It
bricks.
just died. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
died horribly.
Hope it's
That
just
breath
some
weapon
problem
was
Type
too
Frag's
much.
got. They can fix it. But,
What the hell's going on is what I'm wondering.
It's probably some server issue that they're having at Type Frag.
I mean, honestly, I don't recall ever getting a message saying we're shutting down servers to switch to new servers. So this server very well could be like ancient for all we know. But for the sudden, just all of a sudden, yeah, it was kind of sudden.
Right.
Okay, Steve's did not save.
Neither of them?
Neither of them.
Dang, the thing has got to
Jeez.
have like a 26 DC or something.
Or wait, oh, I think I was looking at the wrong sheet here. One of the seeds saves for half.
Henrik's.
Yeah. Okay. This is cold damage. So Nizzo's steed will take 58 damage.
Yep. I think both of our steeds are gonna die anyway. Good thing I have the Featherfall thing, Snapleaf. I have a couple of those.
And the other steed,
Hello.
Henrik and Nizzo, will take 29 cold
Hi.
damage.
Need to deal with this codec being terrible and me sounding awful on Discord.
Yeah.
It does sound a little bit not as good as the other one.
His mic's quality stands out on Discord.
Yeah, on Bennett sounds fine, but here, not so much.
Okay, after 29 damage, is your steed still up, Henrik?
No, they're gone.
Okay, so both of you guys are now without your flying mounts.
Yeah, I can do my Snap Leaf as an immediate action, though, to not fall faster than 60 feet per round. I get Feather Fall, basically.
Yeah. And this thing's going to burrow and move 10 feet and pop back out. Henrik?
Well, what can I do right now?
Well, you're not flying, right? So you're falling?
Yes.
I don't know. What can you do while you're falling?
Do you have Feather Fall? So you technically don't even technically fall before your turn if you don't have Feather Fall as an immediate action.
Falls before his turn?
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as his horse dies,
60
he would have
feet?
fallen. Yeah, whatever it is, I don't know. I don't know how high up he is, but
The first round fall speed is 60.
see, I mean, if you can do something after falling 60 feet, then I guess
I can, which is why I'm asking.
yeah.
Let me figure out what we got here.
I'm also not sure how high up we are either. Like we were close to the ground before we went over the off it or like top of the edge of the cliff. I don't know how far down the cliff is.
That's 2,000 feet.
Oh, fun!
Okay, so I've got some time.
You got some time.
Well, I mean, I would like to cast Fly.
So
Yes.
casting while falling is going to require concentration.
Okay.
Let me go find that chart. Magic. Concentration. Vigorous motion, violent motion. Let's see, which would it be? Galloping horse is violent, vigorous is...
Well, I mean, it'd probably be extremely violent motion while casting.
Yeah, probably. So 15 plus spell level of the spell you're casting.
Yep, so I'm trying to cast a 3rd level spell.
That's not so bad. It's doable.
I did my concentration right here.
Okay, yeah, so you succeeded.
Okay, I will put Fly on myself then.
And you stop falling. Woo!
Yeah, good thing. I am also going to put. Actually, I guess I can wait on that. Um, okay, I'm gonna fly back up 60 feet. If I, oh no, I'm gonna send it half speed, so 30.
Okay.
And I guess I might as well. I'm gonna quicken invisibility on myself.
Okay.
I think I might be like effectively out of the fight for a while though. I'm not gonna die at least though because of the feather fall, but
I think Featherfall stops working at a certain point, though.
how long is that though? Like,
It should say. I'll pull it up.
Don't you have means to make yourself fly, Pluto? I remember you were agonizing
yeah, I
about
think I
that.
have some like scrolls or something, so I might be able to do that.
That's my turn.
If it's like 2,000 feet, would it even make sense to do the feather fall thing? I don't know. I guess I already said I did it, which is unfortunate in that case, but just wasted it.
Run round per level is what it says for the spell itself. So I guess your item would have the caster level.
Yeah, it's caster level 5, so not very long. Kind of pointless then.
Why is it pointless?
Because it's like a 2,000 feet freaking cliff, apparently.
He has time.
Yeah, there's snap leaf literally is pointless. So I'm gonna. Can I just retroactively say I don't use the snap leaf then? Is that fine?
I mean, you'll be
Says it.
further down, and it'll take even longer for you to get back. So I don't see a
Uh,
downfall in using it.
No, because I'm gonna. I mean, maybe a little bit, but
If you go at a fast rate of falling, and let's say Henrik wants to come and save you somehow, he has to go at that rate to get to you, if not faster.
no, I can cast my own. I can cast my own fucking fly spell.
Oh,
but
then you're. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's a pointless.
You have
I
to
mean,
make
it's
that concentration check, and with the feather fall, it'll be a 10 plus the spell level instead of 15. So there's that. It's
do
up
I have
to
to
you.
make.
I'll
How does
let you
concentration
choose.
work when you're UMDing a scroll?
Oh, I guess you don't concentrate. Huh. Yep. Then yeah, that's fine if you want to keep it. It's not like they're expensive.
It just doesn't make it. It doesn't make any sense to use it. I don't think if I'm gonna just use a scroll anyway. Well, I guess it also gives me invisibility as well as an immediate action. I don't know. Whatever. I already said I used it. I guess I'll just stick with it.
Okay.
It's my turn anyway now, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have a few of these snap leaf things anyway, so it's not really as big a deal. They're not super expensive, so if we went back to Magnemar with like a teleportation at some point, I'd probably just buy some more. In terms of, yeah, I have a scroll of fly, and I'm not sure if there's like a penalty to using UMD while like feather falling.
I don't think so. I mean, we can go look at UMD, but I don't recall ever seeing anything like that.
Yeah, so I mean, this will take my whole turn because I get to pull the scroll out as like a move action and then UMD it. But I mean, I'm at auto succeed territory for my UMD check unless there's penalties. With the feather fall, probably not though, right? So, yep, I do that. I fall 60 feet, but then I fly. I can activate a scroll of fly. And I'm also invisible because the snap leaf token gives me invisibility for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
or until I attack. So, yay! I'm 60 feet down the cliff, but I'm not. I'm flying now. So, what was the caster level on the fly here? I actually wrote that on there. I'm pretty sure. Drop that down to 1, and it is caster level 5. Okay, perfect.
I don't think you guys woke Abysm up.
I was never unconscious.
Yeah, he was not unconscious.
You never went unconscious? I thought you did.
No, I thought he was
No.
going to, but it turned out he was just he wasn't critical, but he was still up.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you're up.
And now he's got heal
healed.
up, so
Yeah, I was down to like 5 hit points or something like that. Okay, I am going to
yeah, it's
mirror
probably a
image
good
myself.
idea.
That doesn't provoke.
I'm casting defensively. I'll make that roll in just a second.
Okay.
I think it's a low enough level spell. It's probably auto succeed.
I cast it at him. Take this. 1, 3 to a maximum of 8. Okay.
Actually, concentration checks are higher than your caster level check, technically, because they also take into account your int modifier.
True. Okay, I get the full 8 images.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, just a second. How's that?
Okay.
And then as a swift action, I'm going to apply another effect to my sword. Not my sword, my gauntlet. And then we're just going to attack him and hopefully do a lot better this time. It's still not working though.
Okay. Well, you have the word ghost. Does it say ghost touch in your thing, or does it just say ghost?
Well, you said take the touch out, otherwise it becomes
No,
a touch.
no. I was talking
Just
He was
take it out of the
talking
name.
about the one up top.
in the properties field. The properties field turns
Okay.
attacks into touches, and it said ghost touch up there, so I had to remove it from there. Yeah. Okay. Next time.
Okay, well, okay, let's see if this one works then. But I did hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. I just can't hit this guy. All right. Unfortunately, that's it.
Okay. Hmm. Let's see. What is he going to do? He's going to do something that is not on my character sheet at all, but it's supposed to be. Way to go, Paizo. He is going to moan frightfully. And everybody within 30 feet of him,
Sounds like a will save.
which I don't know if you moved to Leopold. Oops, wrong way. But Abysm and Amara. Not Henrik, you're down there. Okay. So just Abysm, Amara. A will save, yes. Abysm, you did not save. Do you have any bonuses against fear effects?
Not that I'm aware of. Nope.
What about sonic mind affecting?
Nope.
Okay, 2d4. Oh, God. You are panicked for 8 rounds.
That takes me out of the fight then. It will
That's
give me
pretty bad
time.
because I don't think I can actually hurt the ghost.
Alright. And that's a standard action for him. So, and, yeah, he has no reason to move. He's gonna stay where he is. Okay, Amara, you felt the moan try to take over you, but you saved, but then you can kind of see that, Abysm didn't feel the same way.
Oh yeah, he probably. Well, I guess he was actually just using his gauntlet, so at least he's not holding anything to drop.
I didn't drop anything.
Yeah, so that's good.
But if I did drop the gauntlet, you can
He
sneak attack the
rapidly
ghost
takes off
with
his
it.
gauntlet and throws it on the ground.
Survival means relinquish your weapons, then run.
By the way, does anybody know how to
I
turn the
don't think
beam
I want
off?
to be near this ghost. Well, let's,
Oh, one thing you guys might not have noticed at the beginning of his turn, this ghost seems to have like a really iciness to him, and some of his ghostly wounds healed up.
oops. Okay. Well, well, let's try something. I'm going to, 5 foot back this way. Still, like, I don't know. Now, 20-ish feet away from this ghost.
Okay.
15 feet up in the air and another some feet away.
So you can't reach it, basically.
So I can't reach it.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn some acorns into some fiery, explodey acorns. Four
What
fiery,
acorns?
explodey acorns.
Are these acorns you have?
Yeah, his material component pouch or whatever.
I was gonna say, there's no
Except that-
acorns here.
Except that he's
Yep.
wild
Yeah,
shaped,
yeah.
so he probably pulls them out of the void or something
His
out of hammer
skin?
space.
He like reaches into his skin and it
Yeah.
pulls out.
Out of wild spell space.
Yeah.
That's where these acorns come from. And I'm gonna try to throw them at him.
Well, there goes your lunch. You chose wrong.
Yeah, here goes my lunch. So hopefully this will be effective.
Kaboom!
Oh, vulnerable.
Is that a single target spell?
I don't
Yeah.
think that is.
Would it hit the worm too?
I think they explode for like a small radius. It's not big. I don't remember how much at the top of my head.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would only do 10d4.
So I'll take away 4, 2, 1, and 4.
Yeah.
So 11.
Oh, it's like a splash weapon. Things adjacent
Yeah.
to your target to take 1 point of damage per die of the explosion.
So does that mean Abysm takes 10 damage?
Oh, thanks.
I believe that is true. As
Although
does my
5 of that
horse.
get converted to non-lethal, so...
No, it's not
No, it
physical
doesn't.
damage.
Oh, it's not
That's
physical.
just DR. So yeah, he takes 10 damage, but he'll be fine.
He's already panicked anyway.
Yeah.
And now there's fire! Oh no!
So it's like a bomb, so it's just adjacent targets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you move Leopold elsewhere? Because he's in target range of
No.
stuff.
Well,
Okay.
I guess I'll tell Leopold to scamper away. Leopold, go over here behind this cliff.
There you go. Yeah.
Still goes up like 50 feet.
Leopold flies over after Nizzo, saves him. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's all of your turn then?
Yeah, I'm still not sure what I want this frost worm to do, or what to do about this frost worm.
I was gonna say, huh?
But yeah. Hopefully that fire will have done something against this ghost. Maybe not.
Well, you did way more damage than I did.
Yeah, he's still got a green circle, though, for his health status. I don't think it really did much. He's probably got like 400 health or something ridiculous.
It's not burrowing anymore, so it is gonna move. Let me see.
It wiggles in place.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure if I provoked at all. I might. I'm gonna provoke Abysm, so you'll get an attack. Well, you don't have reach.
He's panicked.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
have
panicked.
reach either.
Yeah. And you're 20 feet up into the air. This thing is 15 feet, like when it stretches up real high.
Okay.
But it doesn't really like reach at you. And it doesn't really know a whole lot about frightful moan and stuff, so it's going to, you're right, Abysm, bite at you.
Oh, that's fine.
And he hits.
Mirror image.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So you had 8 images, or
Yes.
Okay. So what I like to do is turn that into 9. Because there's 9 of you. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I hit an image, so you can return 56 back to yourself. And there are 8 abysms.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Would I be able to fly up enough at an angle to get over here and cast a spell next to Abysm?
Well, you're, what, 30 down on the cliff right now?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe not that far. Maybe not that close to Abysm.
Okay. Well, I'll start making my way if I can.
Okay.
And I will cast. Say something that won't break my invisibility. Empowered fireballs don't break invisibility, right?
Pretty sure they do.
I'm pretty sure it would. You're attacking a target, no
They
matter
do.
what type of attack it is.
Let's see. I'm gonna cast. Well, I know there's gonna be more frost damage at some point, so I'm gonna put protection from energy cold on myself.
Okay.
Actually, no. What am I thinking? I'm just gonna put greater invisibility on me now. That way I can attack. Okay, that's my turn.
I have
Alright.
to spend a whole turn double moving to make up for the the distance I fell last round,
Okay.
but I'll do that. Double move. It's my full turn, but I'm back up level with the battle, so I should actually be able to do stuff next round.
Yeah, I didn't mean to take your guys' phantom steeds out, but I like it. Alright, Abysm.
That's why I was going to get off as soon as I had a chance, but yeah, it didn't happen yet.
It's just the way everybody maneuvered. I was like, well, I'll
Yeah,
hit you guys,
well, I rolled
so,
low on
yeah.
initiative too, which didn't help.
Okay,
I have like
panic
absurdly
Abysm.
good bonus, but I actually rolled a nat 1 on my initiative last time.
Can you fly through walls?
Oh, is that a wall?
Well, I mean, it's a cliff. Yeah.
Yeah, we're down in like a little valley kind of, or a ravine kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, I've got about 200 feet of movement, so I run away.
With a withdraw.
Okay. And then, as you may or may not remember, how I rule fear is that you don't have to mindlessly keep running as long as you find a safe place from the target you're trying to get away from.
Okay.
However, there are really, really high level fears that you're going to have no choice, but...
Well, panic is the highest level it gets.
Well, but the way I rule it, it depends on, like... Anyways, yeah.
That's not what it is you're running from, because some, I guess, how
it's
you
not the
interpret getting
condition.
face or
Right.
safe.
So ultimately, I'm going to run away as far as necessary, and
Yes.
I have the movement to do it. So
Uh-huh.
also, unfortunately, I think Amara is the only one with enough speed to catch up to me if she wants to. But her fire seeds seem to be the way to go right now.
Mm-hmm. But again, you don't
I'm
have to
done.
mindlessly keep running
Oh,
as
that's
long as you're familiar with your safe distance. Yeah.
true. Just a
Okie
sec.
dokie.
I have no way of breaking the fear on myself, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to.
This guy's turn. Okay, he did that. That was kind of fun. All right. Um, I need to pull up a spell really quick. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's a spell. Well, for him, it's not a spell. It's pretty obvious, Amara, as this thing's attention looks at you and then looks over in the distance, and if you kind of like follow his eyes, you see a large boulder moving and floating up from the ground and flying towards you.
Hmm. Fun.
Now, this just has the save DC, so I can't remember if it's like what kind of save you're doing here, but it's telekinesis, but it's not actually a spell for him. So he's telekinetically throwing a boulder at you. What's the save?
He has to hit her.
Then why does it have? It says. Oh my god. Telekinesis.
That's in case he
DC.
wants to move me around.
Oh, okay, then I just gotta throw the boulder. Which is gonna be his base attack bonus and his dex. Is this against your touch or?
When you throw something at somebody, I think it's let me see.
Shouldn't it say in telekinesis?
Yeah, it
That's
should.
what I'm trying to look up, but are we doing the force one, I guess?
It's a violent thrust, so you hurl one object or creature per caster level.
It says a creature can negate the effect on an object it possesses. Or wait, sustained force?
No, the one you're trying to do is violent thrust,
Oh,
because
okay.
you're hurling one object.
It just says attack roll.
Yeah, it's not a touch. Okay. So 16 hit your AC then.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so the rock misses.
It only rolled a 16.
I rolled really low.
Oh.
He's then going to move towards you because he can't see Henrik. Or can he see Henrik? Let me see. Can you see him? Okay, yeah, towards you, even though you're up in the air. And you see this, like, trail of ice trailing behind him as his wounds also heal as you see this ice all over this ghost.
Okay, so the fire didn't stop him from healing.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if the fire would have stopped that.
Apparently not. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy, frankly. I saw what he did to Abysm. This guy's scary.
Do you have a knowledge religion?
Nope.
Yep, he's scary.
He's scary. So, I'm gonna take the cue from Abysm, and I'm going to up and run away. So I'm gonna withdraw, 50 feet up, and 50 feet over here. And yeah, I'm gonna keep Diana away from this guy, hopefully.
I mean, we were just getting to know each other.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to know this guy. I'm sorry. He's completely unnatural.
Alright, the worm. The worm begins to make a very loud, sonic, mind-affecting trill sound. This trilling sound starts to emit from it within a 100-foot radius, which means that it will affect all of you except for Bism. Which is a bummer, because I would like Abysm back here. And I will need a will save. Alright. Henrik and Abysm, you are now... No, not Abysm. Nizzo. You are now fascinated by this worm.
Okay. At least I'm invisible.
Don't they get a bonus for it being hostile against them?
That's... not on this thing. That might be for spells and things like that, but that is not on this. Quite fascinating creature.
So it's a condition. Any potential threat, such as a hostile creature approaching, allows the fascinated creature a new saving throw. Okay. Any obvious threat, such as someone drawing a weapon, casting a spell, or aiming a ranged weapon at the fascinated creature, automatically breaks the effect.
Not
Yeah, but just
for this.
it just got applied, so
if
It's the condition.
right, but it just got applied, not for this. Like,
I
they're
understand. I
fascinated.
understand. So, if something happens in the future, there's a chance.
Right.
That's
Yes.
all I'm saying.
You don't need to rules me. I know. I'm very aware of
I was doing it for my own benefit. I'm not trying to argue with you. I didn't
Henrik?
remember how it worked. I'm sorry.
You are currently fascinated by this creature.
yeah, and we're invisible too, so that's probably just gonna just sit there.
That's fair.
So I'm just sitting there, I'm fascinated, invisible.
Oh, I was wondering what rolled as I was turning the tracker. I was like, wait, what? Who's bleeding? So long as okay, the ghost. Well, all his friends are leaving.
So yeah, Amara, it's just you versus these two. Good luck.
Well, I mean, I think from back before, the worm had to keep doing it to sustain the effect. So it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's really not. It's just
So
you
it's
guys
just
are all
her and the
fleeing from
ghost.
it, and it's like, no, come back. And he doesn't really know about the invisible things. Unfortunately, the invisible things are the the ghost flies after you, Amara. Looks like he's probably gonna have to double move, but you could take an attack of opportunity as he comes flying at you.
Wait, I'm definitely wild shaped today, so this should be on.
I thought you already put... Yeah, your arrow.
No, I am. I'm just noting my cast. Sure. Let's attack of opportunity this guy.
You hear him say, like, as he's flying after you, do you speak Dwarven?
Nope.
Does anybody know Dwarven?
I do.
Henrik, you hear him say as he's flying at Amara, I've never had air elemental before.
That sounds kind of threatening.
Woohoo! I
You did
sort
some
of
damage.
negated part of his fast healing.
Aren't you an air elemental?
Yeah, they're same mods, he just doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
An
figured
air-
that out too.
Air
I was like, I
jaguar.
can just roll these. Yeah, there you go. Basically, he said he's like cat looking in his form.
Of course I am. I always am.
But that's his entire turn.
I think it's just you versus this guy. Like, I don't think you can get Diana to attack a ghost usually, right? Or do you have to do like?
I have attack everything
No,
or
okay, so you-
anything,
so you
but I
can in
don't.
that case.
I don't
but-
think I want to get Diana to attack this guy.
Yeah, she probably can't do much to him.
I hit first, you guys hit back. Alright, let's go.
What's the range of this? Medium? Okay. So we're 50 feet off of the ground.
As far as you can tell, you're the only one there because me and Hendrik are invisible.
Yeah, I know. And he seems to be like incorporeal and icy.
Yes, he seems to have ice all over him, even though he like rose out of the ground and went on. You'd think that ice would have like fallen off or like whatever, but it's not. And any wounds that you guys see, like the ice seems to kind of just cover it up and it just heals.
Right. Um. Well, maybe I can distract him away. Or maybe I should just regroup with Abysm. I don't know where everybody else is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oops. I'm going to, withdraw after Abysm as far, like, up to, 200 feet away.
So
And I'll have Diana do the same. And I'll have Leopold try to hide in
you're
the mountain
gonna
face.
provoke from him because he flew all the way up next to you.
I am? Even if I take this path? Like straight?
Oh. Yeah, I guess you're elemental. You can go that far. Never mind. I guess he doesn't. I never get to use features because you guys just are assholes like that.
What?
And the way people route themselves, it's so hilarious. It prevents you from utilizing features in attack of opportunities because the players are too smart and route themselves to prevent that, and it's so funny. It's funny to me.
Away? Well, yeah. Amara's pretty wise. She's seen things attack of opportunity before. So yeah. We'll try to catch up with Bism.
Come back. I just want to touch people. Okay. And that's your turn then?
Yeah, that's our turn.
Okay. Well, don't flee.
I think we're doing that. I think we're just leaving this combat.
Alright, it's gonna concentrate and maintain. And so you guys get another will save. Or do they? Wait. Or does he just keep you? He just keeps you.
I don't know.
I don't know what the
Whatever
ability
it
is.
says in the Frost
Well, I
Rementry,
mean,
I
does
guess.
he even know we're fascinated? We're invisible.
Yeah, but he... I don't know. Anyways, he's still gonna keep trying to do
Okay.
it.
I have no idea how this thing works, so
Yeah.
I guess you tell me.
I will. Just... yeah. For as long as it continues. So you guys do not get another save, you just stay fascinated.
Okay, so I guess it's a race to see if the durations expire our invisibilities, or if he gets bored of doing this for 5 minutes straight.
I guess we'll find out, but...
I mean, yeah.
Alright, so you two are fascinated by this creature, and Abyssum is panicked. And this ghost, however, will fly after you. It can't go as fast as you.
You didn't make a big enough map here, did you?
No, but it's gonna keep flying after you.
What is wrong with us? Don't we know how to play Pathfinder? You're supposed to all ball up into a tiny little, like, 4x4 square area in, like, the corner of the map and not move.
I think that's kind of why, like, Roll20 is really great, because you can take these little tiny piezo maps and put them in the center of this giant white square, and then just have all this open space just in case.
I'm just, like, laughing about it, because, like, that's how normally Pathfinder combat seems to go. Everything tends to, like, ball up into, like, tiny little squares, and, like, everyone just sits there in full attack actions, but we're like, no, everybody's running around.
Not you guys. No,
Everyone
not
run
you.
around, like, and fucking spread the combat out a whole bunch. We're really good at this game.
Yeah. It's just high levels. You guys have all these tools, you know, so it's like you're using them, and yeah.
It's mostly failure on our part.
I'm just going to continue running away until Abysm stops running away. Because I don't know where the other people are, I'm sorry. And I don't think that I can take this dwarf by myself.
Yeah, that's fine. I stay invisible for 500 rounds, so I mean... or whatever it is. Right? Yeah. Because, or it's not, what is it exactly? It's, 10 rounds is a...
minute for 10 rounds.
is a minute, so I guess it's actually 50 rounds.
Well, with nothing to see, the worm's eventually just going to go to sleep, right?
I mean,
Yeah, I
have
can't
those
imagine it's
that
going to sit there and keep
could
doing its
potentially-
thing for 50 rounds when it literally can't see anything, but maybe it will. I don't fucking know.
be useful against this guy, but I don't know because I don't know enough about him, and he seemed to nearly one-shot Abysm, so I'm scared.
That was
And
2
Abysm
attacks,
is generally
but, yeah.
tankier than me.
Yeah, the first hit was pretty... Yeah. Okay, no, it does not continue. It actually stops and begins to burrow, and you guys lose sight of it. Henrik, you're no longer fascinated.
Well, that's good. Can I move within sight of this ghost that I saw flying over here?
Oh, did I moved him not that far, because map reasons, but... So, he double moved. Could have had him run. He just double moved. Okay, yes. He is exactly where he is on the map.
Okay. Then I call out to the others that I am here,
Hear my voice! Echo, echo.
and I'm going to cast a spell. And cast Mage's Sword and direct it to attack this creature.
Oh boy.
You're still invisible because you have greater invisibility for a few rounds, right?
That's true, yeah. And that is not the correct configuration for that. Okay, let's see. It's caster level plus intelligence, I think, with a +3.
Whoa, Mantis, your mic's picking up all kinds of noises.
Oh, sorry.
So what's the real number then?
It should be +26 because I'm 15 caster level. I have 8 intelligence, and it has a +3 bonus to hit.
So 35?
Yeah.
You'll hit. Kabim. Fell, ghost. You want to roll a knowledge religion?
Yeah, I have everything.
Henrik's gotten a good look at this guy. Oof. Yeah, you made it. Okay. You know this is indeed a ghost, obviously. So ghost features, undead stuff, incorporeal. You've noticed something peculiar about him, obviously. It seems like he has fast healing, and it seems like it's because of the sheer coldness of this atmosphere and his grave, which you think is where he rose. And as you've noticed, fire damage he is vulnerable to it, but it does not stop the fast healing. You think only death will stop the fast healing. This
Yep.
Yeah. He is displaying signs of cannibalism, and in your mind, you're recalling the whole dwarf story and the cannibals, and this dwarf seems to be the big cannibal of them all. And when you didn't, maybe you didn't see him bite Abysm, or did you? I don't know if you had fallen yet. You might not have. You might have.
I don't remember.
You see blood all over his face anyways, but you're willing to bet that this coldness and whatnot might be able to freeze a corpse, so to say, I guess, and then possibly eat them just like that.
Okay.
How that all works, you don't know, but that's your gist of what would possibly happen to somebody if they got too eaten by this thing.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Things that you would know about ghosts. Is there any questions about the typical undead stuff? Cold stuff? No.
I guess not really. I think I know what I wanted to know, unless I can get a rundown of his special abilities.
Well, that was kind of the gist of his special abilities without, like, telling you flat out what they are. He can eat people. Don't
Okay.
let him. But yeah, he seems to be frozen dead, I guess is the term for that.
Well, at any rate, that's my turn.
Ah, Nizzo, you're no longer fascinated.
Hooray!
Good thing you're flying.
I think I'm going to pull out the wand of mirror image because I think I'm going to need mirror image and use that. So let's see here. I don't know how this freaking thing worked again. Let's see, expands, hit the bouton. I'm still gonna have to roll my mirror images though. Okay, 4 images.
Okay. 5 Nizzos.
And I'll fly closer.
Yeah. Okay, Abysm's still panicked. This
If I
guy.
can see this ghost, I'm running even further away from him now, right?
You're pretty far from them right now.
Okay,
Like,
that's fine. That's fine. As
yeah.
long as he doesn't get too close.
His attention turns to this sword and he tries to touch it, and apparently he fails. And he grows angry at that. He can't see Henrik, so he doesn't know anything about that. But maybe he can perceive Henrik. Henrik, roll me your stealth. Did you move? You did, so just a 20?
Plus 20.
He looks in that direction because he knows something's going on behind him. He does not sense you out, so he turns his head back towards the flying away people, grows angry and frustrated, and then flies into the cliff out of your guys' sight. I'm a ghost. I can fly into things. Diana and Mara?
Well, there's potentially allies. I'll fly back near to where the sword is ish.
Screw Abysm.
I have transmuted myself into an incorporeal sword.
That's what Amara will think.
If I had
And
ventriloquism, that's what he'd be doing.
she'll get Leopold to come back and hop on her.
That would actually be really hilarious as a spell. Maybe that should be like the Henrik spell, like that he creates is you transmute yourself into like a weapon equivalent to how great you are. Like based on your hit die, you become like a plus something weapon for somebody to wield.
Henrik?
I'm gonna have the sword just kind of float near me. Then I'm gonna direct it. And I'll go over near Amara and tell her that I'm here. I'm just invisible. The creature seems to have well, the ghost seems to have retreated for now, but we still have some time with these buffs, these magical spells in place. But I see Abysm is over there cowering. I can fix him for now. I just need to get to him. Or we could retreat.
Nizo, are you here?
Yep. I used my snap leaf. I'm not gonna really do anything, I guess, because I can't. There's nothing to do right now. I'm just gonna hang out nearby. I'm gonna put my wand away and kind of hang out in the area here. But that's it.
Okay. Abysm's panicked. There is no sign of the ghost or alarms. Just sudden quiet. Depending on your guys' actions, we may or may not stay in rounds. You guys do have some things on you that are round dependent, so if you want to stay in rounds for the purpose of those, it would be best. Other than that, if you guys feel like retreating the situation, these things are not chasing you, so just let me know and we can leave rounds.
I think we can leave rounds. I think we need to regroup.
Okay, then your short durations and stuff will wear off, and Abysm, you'll no longer be
Right, my
panicked.
fly the last 5 minutes, for example.
Yeah, I think we might still have some time on our flies, which I think we should preserve. Just we need to talk this over real quick, and I still have plenty of spells, including a lot of protective.
I mean, the panic was only 8 rounds or something, so if we regrouped, we could probably regroup and then come back in a couple minutes and still have some duration on that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so you guys find a safe place in the mountain area.
I guess over here where Abysm is, right? He seems safe enough.
He was flying, but yeah, perhaps on ground, or you guys... I mean, I don't want you all to fall again.
Somewhere on the ground. Well, he's not flying.
Yeah, I'm on my horse.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. You have a steed still.
That's why he was going so far.
Okay, so once we're all here, I tell the others. Okay, so I guess we sort of know what we're dealing with now. Abysm. If we're gonna go back in, I have a. No, it's all right. I wanted to get this spell on you, but I wasn't quick enough. I have a spell to ward you against fear.
Do you have
It'll give you great heroism.
The armor spell?
What?
Do you have the armor spell?
The armor spell?
Mage armor.
Mage armor. Oh, yeah, of course. I haven't been casting it on myself because I have this snazzy robe now.
No, that's fine. It's just, I know that mage armor is effective against...
Incorporeal? It is.
You guys
Do you
can
want it?
see Abysm's, like, 4 con damage and 1 charisma
that got healed.
damage. Oh, it did?
The spell gets rid
with
of ability
heal.
damage.
Oh, okay. Then you see some of his armor, like, ruined from where this bite was. It might have
give
been
you mage armor.
vicious.
That will give you some protection against incorporeal attacks. Force is the way to go. I did lose my mage's sword, but that helped in warding the ghost away.
And then I'll cast shield on myself, and we'll see if that does anything.
And I will.
We need to hit
If
this
we're going
ghost
back, I
all
will
at
give
once,
us
very
communal resist energy.
That's nice. 30 cold resistance is good.
My fly is pretty short duration compared to everyone else's, by the way. So
Nizzo, take this gauntlet.
It's too big.
Well, if you want, this gauntlet will allow you to hit the ghost effectively.
can I use the gauntlet, or is it not going to work because it's a
too
medium?
Big. It's
Well-
armor. They don't resize. It's not a wondrous item.
So, yeah, he'll get -4 for too big weapon.
I don't know if that works for gauntlets
I
though.
don't know, because it's armor. He has
Is it
Just
armor?
use it as an improvised weapon. Come on.
think.
It's
I
an
could just
improvised
use it and like
small
slap someone with
club.
it.
Just hold the gauntlet instead of wearing it, and then yeah.
Exactly. It's an improvised small club.
All that. I'm fine with
Okay, so I'm
that.
gonna slap somebody with an improvised weapon.
If you
I
want.
Might be a good idea. I don't think I can do precision damage otherwise, so
That's right. It allows you to sneak attack the ghost, is what it is. I have spells
Yeah.
that's not as... So
yeah. And you can
I have
also
ways to
apply
get
the
around
ghost
it.
touch property with your Arcana to a
Wait.
weapon.
Can I?
Maybe not. It might not be one of the ones on your
It's
list.
I'll
not
check
one
It's
of
though.
the
those
special
lists.
arcana.
Yeah.
Special
Oh, you
one,
need to
okay.
get like a
You
certain
need a feat.
feat for it. Yeah.
I think
Or
it might
whatever.
be like planar hunter or something.
Hmm.
Well, anyway, before we go in, I want to give Abysm this greater
How would that-
heroism.
Let's see. How would I do that?
This will steel you against fear.
Oh nope.
I gotta fucking add it. God, I hate Fantasy Grounds sometimes. It's just like annoying. Let's
It's
see.
the Ghostblade Arcana, my bad.
I gotta add a
Okay,
weapon
I don't have that.
somehow. I don't remember how to do that. Let's see here.
You can manually
There.
roll. You don't have to do the targeting stuff. It's just when it works, it's cool. But if you want to manually roll, it's not like I can't just look at the character sheet and be like, "Oh, you hit," or "You don't hit." You know, so don't worry about making it if you're only using it temporary. Just jot down your numbers and then use your dice down at the bottom left corner there.
So yeah, all right. I tell the others then my plan, or what I'm gonna do, is when they show up, I'm gonna try and hit them with a glitter dust. That hopefully should blind the worm. I don't think those things are very willful. And it will even work on the ghost.
I will try to take out the worm.
Oh, I'm also gonna cast mislead on myself, so you're gonna see me, but it's a figment of me. Did I want to use the gauntlet? Oh no, I'm not gonna
wrong
melee this
person.
thing.
I meant, was Nizzo taking the gauntlet?
I probably should. I'm just confused on how the fuck the math works out. I have no fucking idea, honestly.
Which math?
Like what my bonuses and everything would be. I know it's like gonna be a penalty for being improvised, I think. Like a -4 or something.
Yeah, you
It's
take the
-4.
-4 for improvised weapon, and then you use your normal non-finessed melee to hit.
Oh, is it finessable? That might be
No,
a
it wouldn't
problem.
be.
But that's a tough one. Ghosts tend to be very dodgy, which your invisibility would negate. I don't know how hard he is to hit. Um,
I mean, I might also be able to help with the ghost, but I don't have any of the defenses if he comes after me like you guys do.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't help you too much there. You know what though? It's a slim chance, but I could try and trap the ghost in a sphere. As long as he doesn't get dodge it, I can trap him in it. It's a sphere of force, so even though he's incorporeal, it should hold him.
No, we just have to handle the worm.
Yeah.
I mean, that almost seems like what you'd want to do anyway, because we actually can't kill the ghost unless you like solve whatever the ghost's problem is. You know what I mean?
We have to lay it to rest. I mean, we can destroy its incorporeal form for a little bit,
Yeah, it'll
but
just reform.
we're gonna have to get its I think we're gonna have to get its bones to whatchamacallit, to that other ghost or whatever.
Right,
what
so
if
we just trap him in the sphere and then take the remains back to the cabin and
We could try that.
would burning its corpse make a difference?
But burning its corpse?
Yeah, if somehow it's linked to its corpse, if any of its abilities are linked to its corpse's condition,
That's
would
true.
setting its corpse on fire do anything?
I mean, you know what? If we manage to hold it, I could try and wish for the solution to this. Or I could even try that right now.
Do we have the quill?
We do have the quill, but man, I'm forgetting like which days we've used it. I don't think we have a charge today. I think we used it already.
I cast fly on
You
Nizzo.
tend to use it every morning, but sometimes not. It's
that way I get a 15-minute
But
fly.
I have
so
limited
5-minute
wish.
fly.
Yeah.
And
Gives you more
I've
options.
heard of divination spells that can, obtain cryptic information. Well, at any rate, I guess we'll come to it when we come to it, right? We can try burning the bones, and if that doesn't seem to work, then we can take the bones to the brother.
Do you have fireball?
I have fireball. I have an empowered fireball.
Didn't he give you instructions?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Did I remember instructions?
I can feel his soul out there, still hungry, still insane. Bring his bones to me so that I might reconcile with him.
Yeah, there we go.
Once he
Just
is
gonna
at
get his bone.
rest, I will show you the way, so I might rest as well.
Well, I did mention further up. I mean,
Yeah,
is it
we were
possible
talking
to
about doing that.
grab his bones and
Yeah.
teleport back to him?
Yeah. But they're buried right under the snow or whatever, so that's what I was saying though. I mean, if trapping him in the force cage gave you us enough time to find him.
It should. Which is the deal with the worm?
We'd have to deal with the worm though, so that's really what it would come down to, is if we could take out the worm quick enough while he was in the force cage and also get the bones out.
I don't know how to move Earth.
Yeah, it's a druid spell that no druid ever memorizes.
I can shape stone.
We had that water one, the move water or whatever.
Oh, control water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did use that.
Oh, that's interesting. It is vulnerable to fire. Well,
I like the idea of calling the Wendigo a jackaloo now.
what's our plan?
Oh, let's go in there. I'm gonna try and resilient sphere the ghost. But if that doesn't work, then let's see. I've got ways to hurt it. I have my Scorching Ray wand that will do some damage to it since it's vulnerable to fire. I also have my magic missiles.
So the Scorching Ray wand I can use on it.
As long as we can also quickly deal with the worm,
Oh, wait a
be
second.
that much of an issue.
Nizzo has Scorching Ray?
Yeah, I have a wand with like 14 charges on it I can use.
You can sneak attack with that, and it will all be fire damage.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That's much better than the gauntlet.
I have to use like invisibility or something, but yeah, I can do it. I have
I'll
ways to just turn myself invisible as well.
I'll cast Greater Invisibility on you.
Okay, wait until we actually get there because that's
Yes.
like 15 rounds. But
That's right. But yeah, stick near me, and I will do that because
Yeah.
sneak attack, and he's
Just make sure
vulnerable
when
to
you and
fire.
Amara, when we go in there, you and Amara have your defensive spells up, like Mirror Image and such.
My image is still running for another like 10 minutes or so, depending on how soon we get back.
Mara, I think I can actually help you with
I'd have to
something.
reactivate mine, but I'll probably do that just as we're approaching, pretty much.
I can displace you before we go in. Would you like that? Okay, so I think we're ready to go back in. Just gonna cast some rounds spells right now.
We
So
do
you guys
need
are gonna walk, or how are you going to approach?
Well,
is
we're gonna
the
fly.
question.
Maybe I'll fly on us right now.
I was just saying, maybe you should cast Displacement on Diana.
All right, if that's what you want, I will do that.
Before we, go back.
Can
Yeah,
Diana hurt
I'm.
incorporeal?
She has magic.
She'll do half
So
damage.
she'd do half damage then.
Yeah. Okay.
But my plan in general was to deal with the worm.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. The worm doesn't regenerate, so if you can just burn it down as quick as you can, I'm happy
Yeah.
with that.
I think we should do that. We should definitely burn down the worm, and I can try and get the ghost in a bubble.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
So
pull.
my displacement on Diana. Right before we go in.
Also, re-up the mirror image just before we get there as well. So I'll have probably, if I do it right before we get there, I'll probably have like 25 instead of the normal 30 rounds that I'd have. But like, if I cast it a few rounds before we get in there, basically.
And I'm also going to cast Mislead on myself before we go in.
So I got 4 Nizzos, 3 images. And then I would probably switch over to the Scorching Ray one, which I actually only have 14 charges of, but hopefully that'll be enough.
You're only going to have 15 rounds of invisibility, so that gives
Right.
you one
Yeah, we
round
got
to run away when the
round.
wand runs out.
If it runs out, I have Acid Splash wand as well, so.
Alright, so with haste, let's go.
Well, I mean, since you guys put on round spells, I think it's only appropriate you cast or roll initiatives because this is a new fight. Did you
Okay.
guys do it at that cliff edge or more in the safe distance of where you were? Because I'll move your token back.
Well, we're doing it all right here, and then we're gonna fly over the cliff.
Okay, then no movement for now. Go ahead and roll your initiative since you guys put on round spells. Okay. Okie dokie. So, round one, you guys can all move together because there's no threat. Just maintain your distance and make sure you tumbleweed.
Okay. I'm gonna stick near Abysm because I'm waiting for him to cast that great invisibility as soon as the fight breaks out.
Okay, well, from the distance of where you guys are flying, or you're not even, I guess you're flying now, you don't see anything over there. No activity.
Oh, almost forgot to put this on Diana.
Ultimately, if he doesn't show up, we just grab the bones and run. I mean, that works for me.
Yeah.
So I'll move your tokens once you guys all decide what you're gonna do.
I'm going to go there.
Amara?
Okay, I'll go right behind you then.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Do you want to be on the back of the horse?
Nope. You cast fly on me, so I have 60 fly speed, so I can
Sure.
just fly right behind it.
Okay, the next round, no activity. You guys don't see anything happening. There's a ton of snow on the ground, so you can't even really see the surface of the ground, just snow, rocks, things like that. So you guys can all decide what you want to do this round. There's no threat.
Okay, where's the campfire?
You can roll a perception to see if you spot it again. You vaguely remember it being in this general area, though.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
this
use a
general
move
area.
action or whatever to look for things. Use the perception.
Okay.
Oh, greater heroism gave me a bonus to my perception skill.
It does.
I can see things more clearly. What is this magic?
It's called control weather.
Oh man, if this was in the middle of a blizzard doing the whole...
Yeah, it would suck.
You are in a
You got
blizzard, but the
anything
blizzard's
saying-
3 miles away from you guys in all direction because of Amara.
Let's hear it for Amara.
Yeah. Like, Amara, like, before she even knew it, like impacted a lot of stuff. It's pretty good. It makes my job easier. I don't have to worry about as much shit.
Well, I'm going to do this.
Okay. Amara, not Abysm, and Nizzo see what looks to be where I know, did I say a fire pit? There was a fire pit.
Yeah.
Was there?
Yeah, you said you burned out fire pit or something.
That was in the description, wasn't it? It's
Yep.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Okay.
It's just
So-
been a while.
Yeah, right around there-ish. I'm gonna put the exact score. Dang it. I need to there. Yeah, a long dead fire pit. Okay. It's hard to tell because there's so much snow, but the way the snow is sinking into it, you're confident that's its location. So I guess 3 of you guys used move to perception. What else do you want to do this round?
I am going to do this now,
I'll move over to the fire pit.
just on the safe side.
Oh, okay, I got greater visibility.
I'd rather have it now than too late.
Near ground.
Okay.
We're gonna have to touch the ground to get that worm to come up here and check things out.
I'm gonna move over this way a little bit, but near the ground as well. But if true invisibility, or greater invisibility, I mean.
What is Henrik doing this round?
I am going to. Let's see, what are the range of my spells? As long as they're medium, I'm just going to stay where I am and ready in action. And okay, this one's close, so I'm going to get a little bit closer. I'm going to fly. Yeah, this should be fine. I'm going to fly 55 feet over here and ready in action, do cast a spell when the ghost shows up.
Okay. Round 3, nothing happens. What do you guys want to do?
I will come over here and
Snag those
start
bones.
digging.
Dun, 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 dun. Do you get off your mount then?
I guess I will have to, yes.
Do you quick dismount?
I can try and do that, sure. I have cast Overland Flight on myself, just in case.
Well, then you can just overland flight off your mount.
But that's not as cool as quick dismount. And I
Yeah,
have
it is. Your mount stops and you start walking, just off and over.
Quick dismount.
Fine, okay.
Cha. It's so rare that I get to use my ride skill.
There you go. Okay.
You have a +4 to your ride.
You're a hero dismounting.
I'll fly over here.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I should take the riding feat, because with the shadow mount, I'll always have a mount, and I can do interesting things with it.
Yeah, mounted combat.
I'll have
I'll
to
have to
get you
think
a
about that.
token then if you're gonna start bringing it a lot.
I'll give that some thought.
I'm not. I don't have a problem with that. I'll have to make it. So.
But yes, I start digging.
With what? Your hands or?
Yeah, with my gauntlet. I don't have a shovel. I'm not Kepri. I don't rob graves that often.
Or Rodney has a shovel, I think, as well, right?
Yes, he does. Okay, so then Nizzo will move.
Yeah, I'll just
Ism
fly
will
over
start
another area.
digging.
And I'm gonna use perception to look for people ambushing Abysm, I guess. While I'm trying to keep make sure we don't get ambushed. So I'm like looking for signs of the ghost or the worm.
Okay. And Henrik, are you just gonna keep readying your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
stay ready.
Amara?
It'd be hilarious if
Um,
it just doesn't show up. Like we put all this effort into like prepping for a second fight. It's like no, it actually just fights you once, and if you run away, it lets you do whatever you want.
I'm cool with that.
It
if
just
that
wants
happens.
to spook you.
It just wants you to use your spell so that I can kill you with the, other
The
thing.
Wendigo.
So when the other ghost double crosses us, you brought my brother
Yeah.
to me. This is awesome.
has Abysm
Let us
started
feast,
to dig
brother.
this place up?
God. Players do have wild imaginations, don't they?
Well, I'm going to move a little bit and then start digging up this campfire.
I like that idea too. This is awesome. Let's feast, brother.
Okay, so you guys spend your round moving, preparing, and digging. And, Nizzo. When they do start digging, after, like, towards the very tail end of round 3, you do notice the ground and snow moving. As if something was burrowing up.
Okay, so I'd say it's coming up. The worm, I think.
And you can pinpoint its general area right around where Diana and Amara is.
Yep.
And this is where we'll start actually taking turns.
I'll probably just delay my initiative for now because I
Okay.
can't do anything until something actually comes up. I have my Scorching Ray wand out right now. I'm gonna have greater invisibility on me, so I'll just wait it for now.
Okay. So you've been warned, Diana, Amara, Leopold. What would you like to do?
I will stop digging and I'll ready an action to smack a worm if it comes up.
Okay. And Abysm.
So something's going on. We heard rumbling.
Nizzo spotted.
I just noticed the worm, probably the worm. Like I noticed like the ground moving over near Amara, so I think the worm's coming.
And then I will keep digging.
So you'll use your round to dig?
I cast a spell and then
Okay.
if I can keep
Like a
digging.
move action to keep digging.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's right.
Okay. Dig away, Abysm. Oh, oops. Henrik, it is not your turn. It is somebody else's turn.
Freaking somebody else. Why aren't you on the turn tracker, somebody else? Too good for the turn tracker?
Yeah, somebody else is too good for the turn tracker. This worm burrows out of the ground.
Oh, hi, worm.
Hey,
How are
how's
you
it going?
doing?
Good, good, good. I'm
What you
healthy.
thinking about? I see that. That's good to see.
I'm trying to
So
figure
that
out
goes-
what looks yummier. I'm not sure if an air elemental looks yummy, but that cat
That
does.
triggers our prepared actions
Yeah.
to
But,
smack it.
But it does look very yummily at that cat, so go for it. Which means you guys all.
Proceed with Operation Smack That.ex.
Oh, I missed. She hit. She dealt some damages.
Yeah, I don't even know why I changed yours. All I had to do was change its. The others, you had your ready actions.
I just had a delayed initiative. I didn't really state when I was delaying it to, though, but
Oh, then I can just put you
if
back at the
I
top.
want to just go now, I guess I could. But actually, I don't know if I do, because I don't know if the ghost is going to show up or not. I might want to be more likely to want to use my thing on him if the resilient sphere doesn't happen. So I'm going to keep delaying for now.
Okay. And wait, no, it does its thing. Okay. A cat, a big juicy cat.
Right, that's true too. Delaying my initiative would have to be after the frost rooms anyway, no matter what. So
Aw,
even if I
man.
did want to do something, I'd have to wait for him to do his thing anyway. Which apparently missed. So that's good.
Shenanigans. All right, Henrik.
It's actually my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, it's come all the way around to my turn, so. Well, I mean, I might just drop my ready to action and try to blow this thing up with everybody else.
Well, I mean, you could have taken your ready to action and.
And the ready to action was
way.
specifically at the ghost, though.
Yeah, with the ghost.
And it hasn't shown up yet.
That's right. Yes.
That's why he's wondering if he can either continue with his ready to action for the ghost to come out, or he can try
Yeah,
to hit
this
the
is a
thing that you
problem
can see
right now,
now.
so we're gonna deal with it. And we're gonna deal with the ghost when it shows up. So I'm gonna pull out my wand of Scorching Ray
Mm-hmm.
and shoot 3 Scorching Rays.
Ooh, okay. Did you
Dang.
make that wand, or did I give you that one?
I bought it.
That's a high level wand. Yeah.
Nope,
Well,
it's a caster level
staff-like
3
wand.
wand, but I get to use my caster level for it.
Yeah, staff like
Oh.
wand. It's a silly feat, or
It's an awesome
wizard.
feat.
Yeah.
Exploit, or whatever they call them.
Feat.
It's a very silly ability, but it's very
It,
good.
it requires at least level 11. Or
Yeah.
level, actually no, higher level than that, level 13 to use, because you need craft staff, which takes level
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, Tasha would bring something like that and then fail at all of her rolls. Oh my god, Tasha had such a hard time activating magical items at her early age.
Yeah, well, my rolling.
It was.
Would you be able to get that though? Because it's a wizard. It's a wizard discovery.
No.
So-
Tasha was the character that I had back, the original character for Reign of Winter.
He got further than you guys did.
Right, but I mean, was it a wizard?
It's a wizard. Yeah, she was a
Oh,
wizard.
okay, then you'd be able to get it. Never mind.
She was going to be crafting. I was just going to take all the crafting feats.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, so one of them hits, and as you notice, it's vulnerable and it screams in pain. Okay. Well, guess what does happen?
The ghost.
Surprise!
Hey, sup? You're looking better.
Death. It's not so bad after all.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So does that trigger anybody? Nizzo?
No, I was just delaying my initiative, so basically I just skipped my turn. But
Well, you
Which
can
is fine.
still take it before the
no, because I just
round.
delayed initiative. Him popping out wouldn't. I'd be able to do it right after him, but I
Well-
go right after him anyway, so it doesn't matter. I didn't do a ready to action. I was just delaying my initiative.
That's fine. Okay.
It's okay. This works.
He's going to bite you.
A little corrupting touch.
He
Uh.
ghostly lurches forward towards you with a bite. And I hit.
Your images.
Yeah. How many do you have right now?
8.
I don't see the effect on you. Want to get that
7
on?
plus 1.
Yeah, you
Okay,
should probably
one
put the
moment.
thing back on yourself.
There you go. Oh, what did he roll? 26. So even with shield and armor, I'm pretty sure that still all goes through.
Even with the force effects.
Okay. So there are
Yeah, my armor class is only 21.
8 of you or 9 of you?
8. I'm using your the way you said to do it.
Okay, don't do the brackets. I think it might like misinterpret that as a dice roll. So I just do like D8, or something
Okay.
like that.
Yep.
Okay, so 8 of you. That was a 6. I rolled a D6. I rolled a D8 like a good person. Okay, I take a clone out.
Okay.
And that will be his turn, and it is now your turn.
Okay. Let's see if we can do this here. I am going to Undead Bane
Ooh, nice, Undead Bane.
and Fiery Burst. And I don't know how to do the burst effect, but we'll get to that if I ever manage to crit.
Mm-hmm. Just manually roll dice. I sometimes know how to math. Sometimes.
Okay. And I think that's all set up. And I will attempt to cast this spell as well.
Okay.
So concentration check. Now that should do it.
That should do it.
Okay, now we're going to attack. Okay, that seems to have worked. So here is the gauntlet damage. Nope, he's still just taking partial from that.
Oh well. So 18.
Oh, you know what? Maybe if I just call it a force effect instead of ghost touch. We'll try that next time.
Try. Okay, yeah.
And then
I know there's a way. I can try to find the page and maybe you can read it while I'm trying to game master here.
saving throw none. Okay, 1 point to casting level on the second. Okay, he will just take probably half of this. Yep.
Do you have incorporeal on you?
On me? No, I don't think so.
but his weapon counts as incorporeal versus.
The weapon does, yes.
Yeah, so maybe that.
Let
maybe
me
if you
do
type it
this.
as incorporeal on the
Alright.
damage.
Go ahead and damage him. I'll math it away, but yeah, let's see if that does anything.
That
Yep.
seemed to have worked.
That worked.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna put him back to where he was. Okay, that'll do it.
Okay, so now I get my normal attacks. Oh. Okay.
Punching a ghost is pretty metal.
I'm punching the ghost.
I was able to find the answer really quickly, so luckily.
Oh man.
Okay. Actually, brought him
That'd
down
be
to
a funny
moderate.
that'd be a funny concept for a character like in a horror themed game is like I punch ghosts.
Ghost puncher.
Oh, you know the beard magus. That's his primary. Besides his hitting people with his beard, his other weapon is a gauntlet. Like that's all he does all the time. Is he just punches everything or hits it with his beard. It's the manliest magus ever. This is where having precise shot really pays off. I don't have to take any penalties for shooting into melee combat against this guy. So that's pretty useful. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot the Scorching Ray wand at this ghost, and maybe we can just take him out or something. Without even having to Resilient Sphere him, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, Scorching Ray. I forgot to hit the flat-footed button, but it looks like a hit anyway. So let's see if this damage roll actually works. I threw the precision damage onto it, so hopefully it'll do it. And it didn't do any of it. I think it just ignored the precision damage.
Oh, you have to call the precision damage fire.
Is that what the problem is?
Yeah, otherwise it thinks the precision damage is just normal, non-magical damage.
Okay, huh. Alright. Should I re-roll that damage dice, or...
No. So you would have done...
A lot more,
41
especially because
plus
if it's fire damage, it
50%,
Yeah.
So 60 something.
Well, it's basically gonna do half the damage to it. So it's probably gonna take like 20.
No, it's going to do more than half of the damage because it's vulnerable to fire.
Oh right.
Okay, its health has been adjusted.
So it'd be like 30, right? Because it takes half and then 50%.
Yeah.
Something weird. I don't know. Alright, well, let's fix so.
it for you. Yeah.
Next time you won't have to math it anyway. It'll just do it. It should do it automatically next time. I'm also going to move a little bit so he doesn't know where I'm at. Since I have greater visibility, at least hopefully he doesn't know where I'm at, so I can hit him from another square next turn. And that's going to be my turn.
It's not double damage when it's vulnerable. It's
No, it's
150%.
So it's 50% more.
So what it is
That's what I
he
meant.
did 41 damage, and then it takes 50% more than that, which is 61 damage.
Yeah.
So I got it.
I'm not arguing with Secret. I was just arguing with Star Fox type.
Oh.
I made a mistake in chat.
I was agreeing with Matt, and Secret.
Cool. So is that your turn then?
Yeah, I cast it and move, and that's my turn.
And
I
then
said-
Diana, Emma, and Leopold.
Full round. Worm.
Okay.
Or
Oh, that's a mess.
technically point blank would apply. It's been so long since I used my ranged combat feats. Like,
Come on,
forget I have
guys!
them.
Encyclopedic knowledge of the game. It's not a lot to ask for.
It's high level Pathfinder. There's too many abilities.
I can't say that I have the best memory, but I'd have to say I'm probably the most, like, not maybe practiced because of how many games I play compared to you guys. I mean, I know Star Fox plays a fair amount of games every week too.
Okay.
I do too.
That's our
Yeah,
turn.
that's true.
We full
That's
rounded
true.
the worm.
We all do now in a weird way, but yeah. There's things
I
I know,
definitely
and then
don't
there's
know how
things you
Fantasy
guys
Grounds
know.
works. I'll definitely admit that. I don't know how Roll20 works either, for that matter. I'm fucking terrible at that game, at that system too. But
Yeah, just remember, you don't have to set everything up. If you have the ability to do it and you want to, do it. But those dice down at the bottom left corner, you could completely play off that. I don't care. I don't mind
Okay.
mathing. I have a calculator. So yeah, don't worry too much about that. Okay, worm time.
I was gonna say I know you have a calculator because it says you're playing calculator, but it actually says you're playing Fantasy Grounds right now. So never mind.
The funny thing is when I told it to, because I was like games to add, and then you can add Notepad if you wanted. So I
Yeah.
was like add calculator, right? But then it doesn't go away even if I don't have calculator open. It like
Oh, weird.
yeah.
So like Windows just runs calculator all the time apparently, and like it whenever you actually open it, it's just like unminimizing it maybe.
Well, it is on my quick access bar, but I don't know if that.
Yeah,
matters.
that's probably how the system actually works. So like Windows probably just always just running calculator,
Yeah.
which makes sense because I mean like it's got to do with calculations anyway, right?
I
guess. I don't know.
This cat's displaced. I had a hard time biting it. That's frustrating me. I'm gonna bite at the cat again. Jump! No. Fuck.
Oh, that net one.
It slammed its face like just into the snow.
Plunk.
The cat looked, it was 5 feet over there. Ah! Darn it.
Alright, Henry.
I'm gonna move over. Oh wait, I could try and get the. Well, I mean, we're damaging the thing.
Yes.
Maybe I'll just save the resilient sphere.
Is Hell's Vengeance the evil party?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to play that at some point.
I think they released a good version of Hell's
Yeah, there was a
Vengeance.
good evil version of him.
Yeah.
It was Hell's Vengeance, and I don't remember what the other one's name is, but they're like,
I'm going
connected or something.
to try and. What would work better here? My force wand? Maybe my force wand would do more damage to this thing.
How do you do that green text, by the way? Is that like a command or something?
Oh, OOC, dash out of
Oh,
character.
okay.
I'm gonna pull out my wand of magic missile. I'm two wanding this. Got wand of scorching ray in one hand and the missile in the other hand.
No, wait, that didn't work. It's not.
And I'm
Wait, it was
gonna magic
dash?
missile the ghost.
Slash.
Slash. Oh, okay. Ah, got it. Okay, cool.
Let's focus our efforts on the ghost.
Oh, okay.
That was a good magic missile. Good damage. And then I'm going to move away from the ghost. Because I don't like ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, but I don't like ghosts.
We're not out of it yet, though, because he's gonna get another round to freaking like panic everybody or something.
Whose turn is that?
Oh, that was the end of the rounds. This is round 6. His turn.
Okay.
Yeah, he's probably gonna like fucking panic everyone or something.
No. Abysm, you're mine. You digging at my bones? Psh.
It's for your own good.
Don't forget the mirror images, though.
Yeah.
Did the 25 hit? One sec. Because I get my dex now, I'm not surprised. 4 and 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. My armor class is 25, so he still just hit me with both. Ah, okay. Mirror images.
One image
Oh,
down.
yeah, it's like almost.
2 images down.
Ooh, mirror image doing work.
They are. They always do.
Alright, and it is now your turn.
Okay. So on my turn, he takes some more acid damage from the corrosive consumption.
Okay.
Okay. And then next turn, he'll take one last bit of damage. He can reduce the damage if he spends a full round trying to clean himself off. Just in case he's interested.
When you're
in doing
putting
that.
in extra damage types, should you put spaces or not?
Nah, just commas. You don't have to put spaces.
You can if you want, though. It doesn't matter. Or
You can if you want, just as long as you don't use
Makes it easy to read.
caps. Like all lowercase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I was just like realizing, like when I entered it in that, I put space.
It
There,
bunches it anyways, so yeah, it works either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put spaces just to make it easier to read, but
You need correct syntax.
But when you have things like a number and then a type, you do need to have a space. So like 30 space cold.
Or rather, punctuation.
Okay, and then hasted assault.
So haste
Yeah, he gets
myself.
to do that for like free.
I'm
'Cause he's
going
the biggest.
to-
Swift action.
He has to spend rounds, yeah.
Just off topic, I'm playing a 2-weapon fighting Inquisitor in that evil campaign.
Inquisitor? Oh, cool.
It hurts me so much because it's not a
A what?
Magus. An Inquisitor.
Yes.
Inquisitor's not
That's like the
Vegas.
problem I have with every
No, no, no,
class
if
ever
you
since I
want
played
to play
Magus.
a Magus, but
A
as
2-up fighting
a-
Inquisitor?
If you want to play a
Inquisitor's
Divine
cool.
Magus, play a War Priest.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
No,
say. If you want to play a
I've
Divine
played a
Magus, you
dual
play a War
Inquisitor
Priest.
before.
But I can't cast a spell and still attack stuff with 2-weapon fighting and stuff. And having to choose cast a spell or attack after playing this Magus, it's
Yeah,
just
it feels
painful.
bad.
You have to
man.
play it like an Eldritch Knight.
You could
Like
always
most of
do
your
the
action economy is going to be just on the attacking. You got to get your buffs up and go for
Yeah.
the feats that just give you more bang for your buck after you've cast the spell, like Double Bane and
I got double- that's
Searing
what-
Brand or whatever it is.
You could always just
Yeah.
go the whole combat reflexes route and just only use your weapons for attack opportunities.
Because your action economy is going to be with the swift judgments and stuff like that.
Yeah, Judgment, Double Bane, Quick Draw. I have all of those. Okay.
It's fun.
Back to this. I'm enjoying it. It's just like I say, after playing the Magus, it's just
Yeah, everything else.
jarring.
Everything else is like weaker. It makes you sad.
Yes.
It's not weaker. You just need more patience. You got to be more careful.
Yeah,
The Magus is
I
very good to
guess.
reacting to situations because they have all that action economy.
But
All right,
I
who's
cast Chill
next?
Touch. It's still
Oh,
my turn.
still going.
Okay, and then I attack him.
Hit. Why are you doing chill? attack?
It's not actually cold
That's right.
damage.
It's not actually cold. That's right, because it's like necro. Like
That's necromancy, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He saves.
Okay, that just means he's not. Oh, right, he doesn't take the damage. It frightens him. I made a mistake, but that's okay. I still do
Him
my
being
normal
frightened is
damage.
good anyway. If he'd failed it, like that would have been good.
Can you frighten a undead?
Yes,
This spell makes them
that's
run
specifically what
away.
it does. Yeah,
Oh.
it's just the
It-
type of it's like turn undead basically.
It's not a
Yeah.
fear effect. It's like turn undead. It causes them to flee.
Okay, so you hit.
So that was That was my chill touch attack. Then my regular attack.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this guy. I think we're gonna get this guy.
And then my iterative. My last iterative.
All these attacks, Jesus Christ.
And then my haste
Oh god.
from the haste.
The haste attack. Oops.
Aww.
Yay!
That's why I thought he was gonna try to panic everybody.
Your full rounds are crazy.
Yeah. Even missing half the attacks, it didn't matter.
He's like, no, as his ghost goes away.
Yeah, but we gotta.
Did you like the
solve
death
it
growl
because
I
it comes
gave
back otherwise.
Dolvanus at the end of last night?
Yeah, if you guys sense
Actually, my favorite part of that whole
You're like,
session was
let me
us.
look up this guy's monologue.
My favorite
You
part of the whole
guys-
session was me and Razorhorn just sitting there watching the world get destroyed and speculating about the drow, like being like, "Oh no, how are we getting out?" I really liked that.
roll me a sense motive.
Okay. Did you know that my sense motive lets me read people's minds now? I have to mention it like all the time because it's hilarious to me.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's unchained sense motive. I can read people's minds, like their surface thoughts, with it. If I like.
I don't know how to
around.
explain that, but whatever.
I'm just like so good. It's like the fake psychics kind of thing. I'm just so good at observing people that I can tell what they're thinking just from like looking at their face, like watching their eyes or something. I don't know. I'm just really good at reading people. Okay.
Okay, but Abysm's not. Abysm, after you killed the ghost, it was satisfying. You were like, yeah, I killed him. But Amara and Nizzo and Henrik, as he's like, no, into non-existence, you can see this, like, happy grin on his face, as if this is, like, not big deal.
Well, I mean, we already knew that anyway. We gotta like take the fucking remains back or something. But
Yeah,
for
but
now,
apparently he knows, is what I'm getting at. So you guys are aware that he's very aware he's just gonna come back.
yeah. But we know for now we can handle this frostworm probably for a little while at least before we have to worry about him. Like,
That is
Mess
until
with
the
us again.
frostworm puts on its wizard hat.
I'm a wizard frostworm. Oh no! I guess I can hit it with the scorching ray. This thing is vulnerable to fire as well, right? So,
Maybe, I don't know.
um,
It's called a frostworm.
so I'm gonna shoot at this thing. I'm gonna actually hit the flat-footed bouton as well because I'm invisible. And let's try it. Oh yeah, hit at least. I guess it
Yes.
technically would have been 21 because I've
I want to see it like
Point
wiggle
blank
and
or whatever.
gyrate
let's
vigorously
see if this
to cast a spell.
does the damage properly. Looks like it did. Alright, and that is my turn.
Okay.
Well, I'll move a little bit actually, but otherwise that's my turn.
I guess we'll full round this thing.
Okay.
Hopefully the explosion won't kill everybody, but I think it won't.
Well, we have some resist against cold, so it shouldn't, but it's still going to do a hefty amount of damage.
Yeah, I
Because
think
remember, they explode for lava damage.
They explode for lava damage?
Yes, it's 20d6 points of damage.
Well, he
Okay.
means dice-wise, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He
I
just
know
thought for a
exactly
second he was saying lava isn't like literally lava damage. Like it does fire damage. Like why? Why does it do that?
Because its
the best part is that
innards
it's
are
not even-
hot.
I know. Well, anyway. Hopefully
You don't know
we'll be
anything.
okay.
Just,
I mean, to be
yeah.
fair, cold, like if you're getting, when you get to like extreme colds, it actually does burn you just like fire.
Yeah,
Like,
frostbite
so.
does feel like it. People take
Yeah.
the clothes off when they're like in extreme.
Well,
cold.
maybe
Oh, yeah, when
maybe
they're
we won't
hypothermia.
hit this turn.
Hmm.
Yeah, those are some abysm level rolls there.
Yeah.
Abysmal.
Abysmal, yes.
um.
Secret. want to move. I moved at the end of my turn last time. It never
Oh,
did
gotcha.
the. Yeah. Okay. I just don't want to be in the same spot after I use it, because in case he does something
Hey, you know, like,
crazy,
serious
I attack the
question.
square.
If I disintegrate it, does it still explode?
Yes. Well.
If I turn it to dust,
Probably. I mean, death. Maybe it does say something. No.
If it says like its body explodes, then its body is no longer existing. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, personally, that makes sense. It doesn't say anything specifically, but maybe. But we'll get to that. It's its turn though. It will. What will it do? This thing's hard to hit. These things are hurting me. But Abysm, you did the wrong thing.
actually, you know what? I don't think it is.
The mini Bisms did the wrong thing. Okay, how many do you have right now? 5? Aw. Oh, this worm is not having a good time this time. It takes out a image of Abysm. And Henrik.
I think actually by RAW it wouldn't explode.
I don't think so either.
Did it hit me?
Makes sense how
Or did
it
it?
wouldn't. No, it took
Because
out an image.
yeah, because like I was saying in the chat, usually death throws require something to die, so past 0 and negative, but disintegrates when they hit 0. So I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
We have 30 points of frost resist anyway, so we should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work out.
No,
If
this
it
is
doesn't
catharsis.
below
Let me
0.
have this.
Well, that's the thing. It could possibly end up not killing it as well. So, I'm just doing
I'm gonna
damage.
try and disintegrate it.
Like it gets a fort save or whatever as well. It probably has pretty good fort saves.
It probably does, but hey, I'm gonna hope that this does it.
It's low enough that even the 5d6 for saving might drop it to 0.
Okay, you touch, but it saves.
Oh, it's not enough to kill it.
Nope.
No,
All right, I
so try
tried.
though.
I'm gonna move away from this thing because I know what happens when.
Okay,
Move behind this rock.
so this is where I'm extremely sad.
Was it an innocent worm?
He comes back that quick.
I'm really sad that we're not on Ventrilo.
Oh.
Right
was the
now,
Oh, this is where the
No.
Jackaloo shows up.
The Jackaloo.
right now, you guys will hear. I wanted it to start at a certain point, but I don't remember how to get YouTube videos links to start you at a certain point. Does anybody know?
So you take it to the point in the video, then you right click on the video, and you can say link
Current time.
time.
Yes, yeah. Okay, and then you guys will stop it at like 43 seconds because you won't hear anything more than what you hear. And then
Oh, that's cool.
it'll be Abysm's turn. Just one second.
Okay, that's disturbing.
It's time for the Wendigo.
For Windy to go.
Yep, Wendigo.
I think Mr. Wormy is going to have to go first.
All right.
I guess I'm going to punch the worm.
Okay.
You have to have incorporeal removed from you so it doesn't like
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
make your damage not do anything.
Okay, fixed. Okay, you hit.
Why are you still gauntleting this thing?
Because it's awesome.
Because he
It's
wants to do a full attack action, probably.
well,
Oh,
it
okay.
He doesn't have
has the
quick draw.
magic. Actually, I do have quick draw. It's just it has the magic I've already put on it, without spending more arcane
Arcane
points.
Arcane
points.
points, I see.
Yeah.
Punching stuff with a gauntlet is much more satisfying.
Yeah, that's why my Magus is next the Magus I play is going to be doing that as well. It's
Ah,
only
this
going
thing
to have a
has like
gauntlet.
armor class. Am I flanking it? No, Deanna's in the corner. Oh well, that was worth a try. I will 5-foot step over here to get flank. Help Deanna
Okay.
hit. And can somebody watch out for that Wendigo?
Yeah, I'm going to use a move action to try to see if I can figure out where the Wendigo's at. Assuming that's what that is.
Where it's coming from.
Where's the noise coming from? Can I tell?
About a mile away.
Oh, we got some time
To
potentially.
your north.
It's coming from the north. Okay, good to know. And I'll shoot one more scorching ray at this thing. I guess I might as well use it. So hit the thing, hit the cast bouton.
Well, I had
Jeez.
the music on, and on Ventrilo I had all these, like my soundboard with all these audio levels, so it would have been at the volume I wanted it to be, not whatever your
Yeah, you
volume
could have had it
was.
start as quieter and got louder as it got closer. It would have been cool.
Yeah,
I
it
could
was
see
going to
it.
be in the distance, yeah.
Okay, that killed it. It's gonna blow up now.
It's no!
Yeah, that is shitty that Ventrilo is having a bitch fit, like, all of a sudden.
Yeah, after not having any issues for like 8 years or whatever, I think was, I don't know, something like that was the last time we had issues with it. I mean, it's happened before, but it's been a very long time.
Alright, Henrik, I'll let
Hopefully
you
they get it
pass.
fixed soon. So is there like a reflex save for the death
There is.
throws?
Yes.
It's moderate too, because it's based off of its like constitution, I think.
Alright, I have improved evasion, so I mean, or do I just have normal evasion? I don't remember.
That's
think
why I
have
hid
improved
behind
evasion.
this rock.
Yeah, I think I have improved evasion. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So even if I fail this save, I'm only going to take half damage, and then we got the resist energy. Ugh, that's a really bad roll too. Good thing I have improved evasion, I guess.
No sweat.
Just the four of you guys? Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, Leopold's like a billion miles away, and Hendrik's back behind that wall.
Diana saves, so she doesn't take anything, right? Because she has evasion.
Yeah, she has evasion.
Nizzo, you do not save.
Okay, so I take half damage because I have improved evasion.
Abysm, you save. And Amara, you do not save.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Okay.
Get ready
I read
for
something
cold
wrong.
lava damage.
Okay, so first, am I even looking at the right thing? Yes, I am. Okay, so first this.
Well, yeah, it's 2 damage
Diana
types
goes
actually.
into rogue space.
So I'm gonna roll that, and then I'm gonna roll the other one.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that they did that. That was so gross.
So which
Okay.
one's which?
Alright, Amara, you're the one that takes the full damage, right? So, Amara, you're gonna take 66 cold damage and
Okay, so I take
35
36 cold damage.
35 piercing damage.
Oh, this one has components to it. Okay.
No,
So I
this is how
take.
all frost worms work.
Yeah, you mentioned it the other day, and I thought I said no, that's not how it works. But I was like, I wasn't thinking straight, and you were right. So I don't.
I knew I was right, but
Yeah, but anyways, regardless, and the others who take half damage will take 33 cold damage and 17 piercing damage.
So, but I have the cold resist, so I take 3 cold damage and 17 piercing damage for a total of 20 damage.
Yeah. Kabim.
And Abysm takes half as well, right?
Yeah, I got that.
Luckily, yeah.
So
Avoid
Yaz
taking
only takes
101
20.
points of damage.
And Diana doesn't take any because she has evasion and passed. I'm glad I took
Yep.
improved evasion this time, otherwise that would have been a lot more painful.
As chunks of this cold ass frost worm come flying at you guys, cutting at your body.
Yeah. The shards and stuff.
So yeah, I'll
It's
probably.
ouchy.
I don't know if we're still gonna be in rounds or not yet.
No,
this
you
point.
guys are out of rounds. As you guys might
Okay.
like stiffen up and look around for the source of that
Right.
echo. Nothing happens for the next several seconds, and
Yep.
you-
Right,
Get the
I'll
bone.
tell everyone that I hear it coming from the north.
Yep. So I will cast a spell and then I'll dig for bones.
I'm gonna put away the Scorching Ray wand, pull out the Cure Light Wounds wand, and use it on myself a little bit, I guess. Maybe use it on.
I'm just
Mara as
going
well.
to use my salamander blessing.
Oh, okay, I won't use it on you then. But I use it on myself because I only have like a little bit of damage, and then I'll maybe use it on
Get the bones
Abysm
and
as
red.
well. Let's see. I actually have 2 wands, so I'm gonna use up the. One that has like hardly any charges and try to finish like scratch.
This
off
will
that wand.
heal Amara to full if she can. F.
And if not, it'll be just based on however much time passes, I guess. So heal myself for 3.
Oh, Amara, this is another thing that we need to do. Your control other caster level time.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me one.
A caster
Uh-oh.
level check
It's
or a
trying
caster
to-
level
Yeah.
Yeah, good caster level check.
Yep. Caster level check.
Somebody
for
else
that
is doing
control
your
weather.
control weather. Against you. So
I see. Is that just the CC button? No, that's a concentration check.
In the spell, if you open up the spell, there should be a CL button.
Yeah.
If you have any bonuses specifically for that type of school or whatnot, you can modify all that stuff and whatnot.
Well, it's 35 since I rolled a 20 there.
35? Okay. 1 second here.
It's a mighty roll. But I assume it'll just make it angrier.
Probably.
I think I'll do one more heal on Abysm at least. Oh, whoops! I'm double healing. Whoopsie.
Whoa. So on their thing, they don't have.
Okay, well I just used
Caster
up extra
level
charges, I guess. Then that's fine.
What would be a typical caster level of a level 7? Perhaps Druid. What's your...
Wait, what? The caster levels usually is just your, like it's if it's usually based on its hit die or something, probably. I mean, normally a caster level check is you just add whatever your caster level, like it's. So Mars is probably just plus 15, right?
Let me see what he is. Okay, let's do this.
I mean, usually it'll say what they cast.
I do have a +2 to overcome spell resistance because I'm an elf.
I mean, you just say somewhere what their caster level is.
Yeah, it's not. They don't like Paizo. Though they think they like configured all of this stuff, they didn't, and it's clear
Well, you might
that
have to look
Paizo
it up
still
in the
has a
book.
lot of learning to do.
Yeah, you might just look it up in the book, but it'll probably say something like.
Well, wait, does it even reference? Maybe I do have a stat in the book.
CL18.
It references.
If it's the same as the one on the SRD.
Okay.
Yeah, so spell like ability CL 18th.
There we go. Oh, he fails. Your weather wins.
Yes, I'm a boss.
Wait, rolled a 1? Seriously? Oh my god.
Don't worry, it knows who it wants to kill already.
Alright, so I healed Bism a bit. I'm going to heal Henrik a little bit as well, because he's taking some damage.
Oh, with what? A wand?
Just a Cure Light Wounds wand.
Oh, can I use that, Nizzo? Do you mind?
Sure. I use it on you once and then hand it to you so you can do it yourself if you want.
Gonna call Leopold over here.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys don't exactly find bones, though you do see
I had it back here.
a bone or two, a few bones and whatnot. You do see a like frozen,
A frozen body.
yeah, but it's like because it's kind of preserved-ish because of the frozenness. But it looks like because it's, ice blocks frozen, like parts of it are broken. So like, a leg is broken off, arm is broken off kind of thing. So now you got chunks of body.
It's pretty grisly.
Yeah.
But it is definitely a dwarf.
Dead dwarf.
It's probably who we're looking for. I guess. I really don't know. All dwarves look the same to me.
No, because he would have eaten anybody else around. So this has to be his corpse. Because he wouldn't have eaten himself, been around to eat himself. So we'll bundle it up.
Yeah, pull out like a blanket or something that I'm gonna probably burn later. I'm pretty sure I have like some blankets and shit in my bag of holding.
Were we going to teleport back to the cabin or walk?
Well, I have one more teleport available.
So I guess the question is if we want to save that to get out of here back to like a city later on or not. I mean, you don't have Phantom Steed available again, right? I guess I could ride like Abysm's Phantom Steed still, so I probably could ride his with him or something.
Well, I mean, technically I could.
And you have overland flight, right? So
we all have flight or steeds. I think we can just walk back.
Don't worry, I've got it. Diana can carry Nizzo, Henrik can ride the Phantom Steed, and I can carry Diana, Nizzo, and Leopold. Although they still have airwalk.
I have just flight, but it's going to wear off really soon because it's just normal flight. It only lasts minutes. I mean, it's probably still going to last for like 10 more minutes or something, but maybe less than that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what my vote is. Of course, I also have like, a scroll teleport myself, but although my scroll teleport's at a pretty low caster level, I wouldn't be able to take people with me generally.